Alright, so very exciting Ragnarok update. Global 4.5 year anniversary, no less. UR Festival THONAR. Very exciting. This character, we're going to be going over what she does sort of quickly because I've already went over in the last video. But I wanted to start up talking about the banner. So this is a UR festival. We've had enough UR festivals, you know. We could actually make do without so many. This banner is hilarious. So this is the banner. So Sabnak, when we looked at Sabnak's banner, we were like, wow, this banner is terrible. What? This was the banner, by the way. Can I turn this banner? This was the banner. I can't believe they made a worse banner. I am like stunned that they managed to one-up themselves. Now, there is a somewhat recent character here, which is Light Liz, but she's already like dead. Like, this character has been off meta for a while now. Like, at the very least, DK, you can argue like he's still decent. Like, in like Purgatory Melee can get a good Holy Relic. Dude, I mean, Light Liz, if they push her a relic early, I guess, but like, bro, she's been gone. The thing is, like, these characters, non-Warfest characters, they can't really compete anymore. They just can't. Wow, Hell got a relic, so we'll see how good she is. I haven't seen what the relic does yet. The seasonals plus whatever Ragnaroks are just ass. Where's Gelda, bro? Where is Gelda? Like, where's Arthur? I know, like, people are, oh, Mael only came back in November. I don't give a, dude. I don't care that they do some stupid shit once. They don't have to do stupid shit all the time. Arthur, please return Arthur next banner or something. Like, these characters need dupes. That's the thing. Like, these UR festivals, they need dupes. They're designed the way they need dupes. The passives, the ult passives are a thing. Like, 900, of course. People always ask, is it a 900 banner? It always is, man. Festivals are always 900. If they ever did non-900, you would know. Free ticket banner as well, coming up. You get 10 multis, I believe. And these are the featured characters. I mean, nothing great. So this is just coins, essentially. Alright, let's take a look at the rest of the patch notes. Oh, actually, we'll leave what THONAR does at the end, because we already talked about what she does. If you already watched the last video, then, you know, there's a new chapter. I mean, obviously, I'm a #1 Ragnarok hater. You know what I mean? You know. The new chapter looks actually pretty cool, because it's like the sins. You know, they had that cutscene or trailer for Ragnarok where they had like the sins fighting some of the Ragnarok characters. It was like Ban versus Brynhild or stuff like that. It seems like this chapter is that bit where they're like in this Colosseum and they're fighting between you know, the Ragnarok characters and the sins. Hopefully they will do justice. It looked pretty fun, so I'm excited to see what they do. I saw this on Twitter, dude. They gave Anel, or whatever his name is, from One Piece to her. Like, this is straight up him. Let me pull him up. Is it Enel? Yeah, it's Enel. Dude, it's straight up him. Like, that's sick. I like it. Obviously covering up and stuff, but I dig it. You got the thing in the back. Alright, new game mode. So this is the game mode that drops materials to upgrade the Holy Relics. It's just bird. They didn't even bother making a new boss. It's just an enhanced difficulty bird. Okay. Like, sure. They didn't even bother making a fight. THONAR does more damage and takes less damage from the boss. So even though the banner sucks and super low value and she's only good on unknown, they are trying to push her for this stage. Yeah, she does. Oh, she actually, okay, no, what she does is increases her crit damage by 30%, and all allies' basic stats increase 10% if she's on the team. Interesting. Yeah, this game mode looks very hard. It has a mechanic where it actually increases the basic stats of the boss by 1000% if you use any ability that increases ult gauge. So you can't use LR Liz, essentially. I knew it. Like I said in the dev note video, like they're probably gonna do something that cancels out LR Liz because, you know, they probably want her off, right? And that's what they did. LR Liz is unusable in this game mode, which is unfortunate. These are the materials for upgrading Holy Relics. If you don't know, it just increases basic stats on Holy Relics. That's it. That's all it is. And it seems like it's not that much. 110 attack, 200 defense, 1100 HP on this one. I'm assuming some will have like different numbers than others, but okay. And then if you do, you will show up like that. Sure. Oh, stage 1. Okay, so there will be multiple. So Bird will have this stage. It will be like stage 1 of relic upgrades, and then I guess next stage will release in a couple of months, and it will be the deer. It's just basic stats. The thing about basic stat increasing is that, like, if you can increase the basic stats of all characters, no characters get basic stat increases. You know what I mean? Like, if you're talking about PvP, if every character on the field, enemy or ally, got an attack boost, but also an HP boost and a defense boost, then the playing field is still the same. Like, nothing changed. Whatever. Book of Heroes system is essentially for, I don't want to say newer players, but players that don't play all the time and just come in every other celebration. If you missed out like some rewards for like a festival celebration, you can still get them essentially. Yeah, so in this celebration, right, this is what the Book of Heroes is going to do. It's going to give these rewards, and then even if you don't clear this, it's every day you clear missions and you get the rewards. Even if you don't clear this, it will stay in your account, and you can just clear it at like a different date. So, you know, the more celebrations pile up, the more the Book of Heroes is going to be filled with rewards for like new players and stuff like that. Card set. If an ally with divine characteristics, so like the god, Ragnarok god, participates in battle and is alive, the ally's basic stats will increase by 5%, and damage dealt to them is increased by 10%. Okay. Hell's Holy Relic. So this is the big defining thing which will ensure her being in the unknown team or not. Because right now the unknown team is going to be Nanashi in the back, of course, Sadnak, Thonar, and Fitoria. If this Holy Relic is good enough, Fitoria gets replaced by Hell. If not, dude, there's no way Hell is competing with Fitoria. She's just so much better. Increases your crit chance and crit damage by 10% for each source of pain effect. I'm assuming that's the name of her debuff, I forgot. Up to 50. Also, each time the Immortal Guide on you is released, you recover 30% of max HP. Immortal Guide, is that the ult passive? The one that you know, when an unknown ally dies, she gets like this revive. So instead of reviving with 0 HP, revive 30. Not good enough. I'm sorry, this character's not good enough. Fitoria is still better. But if you don't have Fitoria, Hell with the Holy Relic is your best choice. There's no other choice really. I guess Blue Merlin. What did I do? Okay, I guess Blue Merlin, but not really. Festival coins! You can buy a Starossa! Shop. Paid stuff. The usual. Okay. Login bonus, you get 200 gems. So, cool. And you get the summon tickets. This is 10 multis. So I guess it's not just 10 multis for the free banner. It's more. Because you get from the Book of Heroes and the login bonus. So, I mean, free multis are nice because you get coins. Even if the characters are bad. 1 free multi for THONAR. And 3 UR pendants. This thing is your every celebration. Roulette. Get the card packs. This boss fight. Is it new? It's a story boss fight. Have they had this boss fight before? I think we had actually. Yeah, I think we had. So it's returning. Returning boss fight. Hero Arena Season. This will mean THONAR is a booster. If you spend 900 gems, you get the THONAR outfit. New Sabnak outfit on store. Looks pretty good. Oh no, it's Hawk Pass. Right? Oh no, it's not. It's just, it was back to back, so I thought it was Hawk Pass. No, it's in the shop and you have to buy it for money. Okay. New outfit is for Wild on the Hawk Pass. Alright, so useless unit. Knighthood. Okay, if you wanna read this, you can. I don't care about Knighthood War. You can pause and read. I don't. 99.9% people watching don't care either. So. Heroes Path missions have been reorganized. Interesting. Some UI changes. Increases maximum number of Super Evolution materials to 99 or 999. You can buy the SSR outfit for Sabnak. Oh, Merlin got her gacha extended? Interesting. Do they think people are gonna summon for Merlin? Should use it with THONAR? I'll be real. Merlin sucks. I don't know why they would do that. Let me go back to your arena because okay, she is. Because it used to show up in at the bottom, but I guess it's because they're announcing a new season with it. All right. So for the ones that missed what THONAR does, she's good. I'm gonna be honest. I was a little higher on how good I thought she was before we saw her in game. Before we actually got to see the gameplay, I thought she was going to be a lot better than she actually is. But she's still good. She's just not insane. So at the start of battle, apply Sacred Lightning to the unit and apply buffs that reduce damage taken by 30% for 2 turns to specific allies. Specific allies are Unknown in Ragnarok, and Sacred Lightning are stacks damage dealt or taken up to 300,000 when using a skill addition damage by 30% of the stack damage, and increases damage to enemies with taunt by 50%. She's just a hard hitter. Like that's all she is. She's a hard hitter. And if the Sacred Lightning is at max stack, so 300,000, removes the stack and applies Thunder God's Judgment for 3 turns, which is increases attack related stats by 30%, and when you use a single target, additional damage dealt to 50% of final damage to all enemies, including the one that you're attacking. So it essentially becomes the one ultimate single target skill. Increases damage to enemies with taunt by 50, and when removed, applies the Sacred Lightning again. So it's a cycle. I mean, this is much better. I remember back when Light Liz released, and her cycle never happened. If she lost the passive, she just couldn't get it anymore. They stopped making units like that because they realized it was stupid. For every specific ally in the battlefield, again, Unknown or Ragnarok, increases all stats by 5%, and for every debuff or buff applied to the specific ally, increases damage dealt by 4, max 40%. So she's just a hard hitter. That's all she is. Like, she's doing some stuff for allies. No, she's really not. I mean, the only thing she's doing for allies is giving 30% damage reduction at the beginning of battle, which is okay. She's a hard hitter. Single target mainly, until she gets to that point where she actually does the AoE damage, because her attack skills are single target. This is a single target, which she has double crit chance, yeah, and it ignores 80% crit defense. So this is just a hard hitting card. She has pretty much guaranteed crit with double crit chance, and ignoring crit defense, she's gonna hit super hard with a crit, right? And then the other card is again just a hard hitting card. It's double crit damage, and then she ignores 100% crit resistance. So she's pretty much gonna guarantee crit. And then on top of that, she does double crit damage. So she just hits hard. Like, that's all she does. She just hits hard. And then her ult. Okay. Let me check what this ult level increase thingy here is. Okay. So when she survives under 30% health, which, by the way, this means, like, on that turn, let's say the enemy stops attacking, if her HP goes under 30, after the enemy has finished the attack, that's when she gets this. It's not in the middle of it. So, like, let's say you're doing, like, an attack that's multi-hit. If she crosses under 30% HP, she does not get this until the attack is over. So if she survives an attack and she's under 30% health, she's gonna get God of Thunder's protection for one turn, which is essentially 30% damage reduction to all allies, and she negates all damage. Now the thing is, it seems like if she's 1/6, she actually just doesn't get this. Like, it says X here, like it seems like she actually just does not get this whole part here if she's 1/6. 2/6 she does. And at 2/6 it's 15%, not 30, so it's harder to get it. And then 20 and then 30. So it's not the biggest deal. I don't think that this is gonna come up insanely often. But it's something to keep in mind. If you want this whole part of her passive, unless this is like misleading, because we've had this before where the thing that show up here is like very weird. But it seems like at 1/6 she just doesn't have this whole part of the passive, where if she drops under 30 but doesn't die, then she gets the immortality for one turn and damage reduction to the allies. And even if you're not 6/6, it's hard getting to this number. You need to survive under 15% health, but still be alive, right? And it needs to be after the attack, you need to be at 15%. So, I don't know, it's gonna be weird. You definitely want a 6/6 to even get this to proc, to be honest. It's whatever though, I don't think it's that big of a deal. It's better than, you know, for example, Bond, where he gets more attack related stats per debuff on the enemy. It's better than that, but... Alright, this is THONAR. I mean, she is good. It's one of those things where, like, if you summoned for Savnak, you need THONAR. If you did not summon for Savnak, I'm telling you, don't summon for this character. If you already have not committed to the Unknown UR Festival lineup, I would highly disencourage you to summon for this character, because it would be a waste of gems to build on a team that you're already missing a character. Savnak is probably not going to return for months. Right? I mean, Savnak is still in the game, so I guess you could blow 900 on Savnak and then blow 900 back-to-back on THONAR if you want. But the team, I mean, it seems good, but they lost to Humans on stream, so I don't know, man. Humans still seem to be a better team. The one thing I'll say, I mean, THONAR might be valuable for this game mode, and that's really it. But we'll see if the game mode is even hard enough to even need it tomorrow. That's about it. Let me know what you guys think, and yeah.